Sometimes a single conversation can change the entire course of a career. And that's exactly what happened between Andy Murray and Rafael Nadal when they were just teenagers. Their early exchange gave Murray the crucial wake-up call he needed to push his limits and make bold decisions that shaped his future in tennis. Andy Murray and Rafael Nadal didn't just grow up playing tennis. They rose through the junior ranks side by side, eventually becoming two of the sport's most iconic figures. Both players enjoyed extraordinary careers, capturing multiple Grand Slam titles and reaching the coveted world #1 ranking. Nadal, the Spanish powerhouse, amassed an incredible 22 major titles, including a record-breaking 14 French Open victories. Meanwhile, Murray, the British star, claimed 3 Grand Slams, highlighted by 2 memorable Wimbledon wins. In 2024, both legends decided to retire, Murray stepping away after the Olympics, and Nadal concluding his career at the Davis Cup finals. Looking back at their beginnings, Judy Murray, Andy's mother, and a respected tennis coach recently revealed a pivotal moment from their youth. She shared the story of a conversation between the two young players that sparked a turning point for Andy. On the podcast The Sit Down, Judy recounted how Andy called her unexpectedly after playing against Nadal during the European Under-16 Team Championships. Andy was part of a team with Jamie Baker, and they had just faced Spain, where Nadal and Marcel Granollers were representing. Despite being a year younger than Nadal, Andy had been close friends with him since their junior days. What made the call unusual was Andy's rare outburst. Judy explained, "He usually isn't the most talkative, so when he rang, I thought he'd lost something important, like his wallet or passport. Instead, he launched into this passionate rant about playing racquetball with Rafa after the final. He was amazed by how Nadal trained in Mallorca, practicing on clay courts, skipping school, and hitting with legends like Carlos Moya, all while enjoying sunny weather. Andy was frustrated, saying, 'What do I have? You and my brother at university?' This conversation was more than just teenage venting. It was a moment of clarity for Andy, who realized he needed to step up his game or risk falling behind. Judy was pleasantly surprised that the motivation came from Andy himself. Inspired by his interaction with Nadal, it was the wake-up call that pushed him to seek better training opportunities. Recognizing that Scotland's tennis environment was too limited for Andy's ambitions, Judy explained, "We had a strong group of junior players, but even within Britain, Andy was a big fish in a very small pond, especially in Scottish tennis. There wasn't a place in the UK that could truly challenge and stimulate him at that stage." This realization led to the decision to move Andy to Spain, where tennis academies offered a more competitive and enriching atmosphere. After researching several options, they chose the Sánchez Casal Academy near Barcelona. Judy noted the practical side of this choice. It was close to Barcelona Airport, and back then, a low-cost airline called Globespan flew twice a week from Glasgow and Edinburgh. The flight was just over 2 hours, so he wasn't too far from home. That move marked a turning point in Murray's career, all sparked by a candid chat with Nadal over a game of racquetball. Nadal's influence on Murray was undeniable, but how did their rivalry play out on the professional stage? Throughout their careers, Murray and Nadal faced each other 24 times, with Nadal leading the head-to-head 17-7. They clashed 9 times in Grand Slam tournaments, where Murray managed just 2 victories at the 2008 US Open and the 2010 Australian Open. Their matches were often intense battles, with Nadal generally having the upper hand, especially on clay courts like the French Open. Despite the fierce competition on court, their off-court relationship remained strong. Both champions respected each other's talents and shared a friendship that endured beyond their playing days. But here's where it gets controversial. Was Murray's decision to move to Spain the only path to success, or could he have thrived by staying in the UK with different support? Some argue that British tennis infrastructure has improved significantly since then, raising questions about whether young talents today need to relocate abroad to reach their potential. What do you think? Did that conversation with Nadal truly change Murray's destiny, or was it just one of many factors? And how important is the training environment in shaping a player's career? Share your thoughts and join the debate below.